Hi, I'm David Stover. I'm the president of the Canadian branch of Oxford University Press. In the United Kingdom, Oxford dates its origins back to the late 1400s. In fact, we got started in publishing not very long after Gutenberg developed the printing press. We've been active here in Canada since 1904, and over that period of time we've had 4 different locations in Toronto. We started out down on Richmond Street, then we moved to offices on University Avenue, and then in 1963 we moved to a new modern office warehouse complex in the brand new subdivision of Don Mills to the east of the downtown core. That was a big move for Oxford. It was the first time we owned our own building in Canada. It was the first time we had a new, modern, large-sized warehouse, and it set the tone for nearly the next half-century of growth. But even something that was once new eventually becomes old, and as the 21st century dawned, it became clear to us that our Winford building wasn't really up to the needs of the new era. One case in point is internet access. There was only a copper cable running into our site on Winford Drive, and you wouldn't believe how slow it was to get email or get on the internet. It's hard to run a publishing company in a new media age when you're still working with old media technologies. So after 50 years, it was time to look at moving on, and we started a process of searching out new sites for both the warehouse and for the office. Now, if you think moving your own home is a pain in the neck, and believe me, it is, you wouldn't believe what it's like to move a company that sat in the same building for nearly 50 years. I'm convinced nobody at Oxford ever threw anything out over that half century. Certainly everything seemed to still be there at the moment we moved. As well, we had quite literally hundreds of thousands of books that had to be moved from our Winford warehouse out to our new modern warehouse in Brampton. Literally trailer load after trailer load of book had to move from one warehouse to the other, and by when it got to the new warehouse, they all had to go back in the exact right place so that when we opened back up for business, the people picking the book could actually find the right books to put in the boxes to send to the customers. It was quite a process. It was very exciting. We are now in our new offices and our new warehouse, and if you want to see what our new digs look like, we have a video posted on our site that tells you not only about our move, but our vision for Oxford over the next half century or more. A chance to move is also a chance at reinvention. The publishing industry is changing very quickly these days. New media technologies are coming into play, but some of the old fundamentals remain. Finally, it's about quality of content. We're hoping that our move to our new office and warehouse will allow us to refine our business further, focus even more on the quality of the books and other resources we produce, and we're also hoping that we'll be as fortunate in our 50 years perhaps on these new sites as we were in our half century on Winford Drive. If you have thoughts about Oxford or questions, I'd love to hear from you. My email is info.canada@oup.com.